This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts just inside the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Looks like a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made on the out route. The defense has got it. It's a fumble. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
So close to a scoop and score. You got to feel for him after that, but...
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Morrison. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. We'll see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. The Eagles score. Touchdown, Bama.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw yet again. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
Looking deep downfield to the left. We'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And the kickoff will be a return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the vertical, stopping for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting a... edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Okay, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easier on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain, stay ahead of the chains.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Throws a stiff one, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Defense is coming after him. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Crosses the 25. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical fourth down.
Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Swarm for the pass rush. The sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They can't stop him. Refuses to go down. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running back with the football. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
This is clock. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set, second down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The quarterback's got it on the option. Fights off a defender. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They've got him down out near the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the